Champions League every season, in my point of view, is tougher and tougher. So the contenders and the teams are much better. So we will see. Depends on our performance, and of course we're going to try to go through and get 80 finals.
But because of the strength that you have in depth in the squad and the experience that the squad now has, do you feel more confident that you can do better than last season, maybe even go to the final?
No, I don't think to get the final right now. So when the final is in June, we are in August. So it's make a big mistake. So it's just focus in the, of course, now in the Premier League, but when it's coming Olympique de Lyon, the first game, so try to get points to go through an 80 final. So, but I'm satisfied. The Champions League we did last season, it was so good.
Newcastle this time around, they set up Rafa Benitez with 5 at the back against Chelsea at the weekend. Do you expect that they will be similarly tough to break down this time?
But last season he did it against us away at home, the same like Chelsea last season. So I don't know. So I didn't speak with Rafa, so I don't know. It's the settle. We have to adapt. So everything is going to do is because he believes it's the best for them to get points, to make a good performance, and we're going to adapt and try to defend well and attack well against any systems or the way they want to play our opponents.
And what is your thought process in doing that when you come to pick your team and to your formation when you've got a team that you might expect will be very defensive?
Well, we see the quality of our players, the opponents, the way I guess are going to play, but at the end, after 5 minutes or 2 minutes, I will know exactly what is the idea, our opponents, and also pick up the behaviors of our players, the way they're training, the way, what we need exactly for that game, for many reasons.
I'm guessing you would like to be as close as possible to the top as you go into the international break, keep getting the points, as you say. Has it come as a surprise so far that Manchester United are not up there as well?
Remains a great team, a top team. So we are just in August, so the teams that are above us, so they are there, but it's just in August, so a lot of points to play now. After international break, start the real season in terms of every 3 days, regeneration, recovery, injuries, a lot of problems for the travels and comebacks, and no time to prepare the training stations, no time to prepare the games. And after that, start the real season. So if we started just in August, but of course we dropped 2 points, or we won 1 point involved, and one of the secrets of the last season, the days we didn't get 3 points immediately, we won. So we didn't make bad results 2 or 3 in a row, and that is the reason why we got what we got last season.
Hi Pat. Going back to the match against Newcastle, when you have a team who is likely to defend in numbers and deep the way that Newcastle probably will at the weekend, how important now is it to have a left back like Benjamin Mendy with the qualities that he has to try and break down that defence, break through it?
Well, it's important, but last season was not there. We break this kind of defensive opponents many times without him, with Leroy, with Raj, with other options. So, of course, it's important a lot, But we try to be a team and not just focus in depends of the quality of the Mendy. If not, Kyle can do that. Our wingers can do that. Our attacking midfielders, our strikers. So, but of course, it's important.
Is width the key though? Keeping the play wide, is that the key when you're facing a team who's likely to set?
Yeah, it's one of them. Yeah.
Why is that? Can you explain that for us?
Yeah, but the goal is here, and if you are not wide, everybody's going to be close. The space is reduced. So, as wider you are, you provoke the opponents to be more wider, and after the spaces are more, open. When your attack is always narrow, they will be narrow, and the space is meaner. So it's simple like that.
How is the squad looking for the weekend, injuries-wise?
Everybody's okay. Everybody's fit.
Thank you.
Pep, do you spend a lot of time thinking about what your opponent is going to do, or do you spend more time concentrating on yourself? And
more time, of course, in both sides, but we spend more time on what we have to do in ourselves, because at the end we can just imagine what our opponents maybe they're going to do, but 100% we don't know. So, for example, against Huddersfield, we wait to play with 5 in the back, and at the end they play with 4 in the back. So at the end we don't know. So the best way is to focus what we have done in the previous game, what we have to do in this one, analyze our games. We spend a lot of times about ourselves, and especially analyze our trainings and games, what we have done to improve.
So then it's a case of trusting your players to adapt to changes on the pitch, or how the opponent...
No, of course you have to adapt to the quality of the players and what they do. Yeah, for example, the way they play Chelsea, it's from the back to play is completely different. For example, like, I don't know, another teams, like they don't make that and make long balls. So of course you have to adapt, and you have to know what they do, and you have to inform to the players what is going to happen in the game. But I think it's more funnier or more, more productive if you talk about ourselves, because ourselves is what we can control. So when we in the good things or bad things is what we have to do, and most of the time we talk about ourselves. Normally, almost 80% of the things we talk about is ourselves.
I realise this is nothing to do with you, but are you surprised, given Jose Mourinho's reputation and his managerial experience, that he's come under so much pressure so early in the season?
Our job, unfortunately, it's happened to me in the past, so unfortunately, and all the managers, our job depends on results. So when we win, we are good. When we are not win, we are not good. It's simple like that. The important is to know the quality and the value of the managers. And always, I believe, when you get that level in the Premier League, all the managers here, because they are top managers.
Jonathan Smith from ESPN. There's a picture early in the week which appeared to show Sergio Aguero with a shisha pipe. I just wondered what your thoughts were on it, and have you spoken to Sergio about it?
No, I didn't speak with him.
Does it bother you?
No.
Fred Caldeira para Esporte Interativo Brasil. Talking about the Champions League draw again, when you look at what Man United, Tottenham and Liverpool got, don't you feel that Man City was a little bit lucky, with all due respect to the opponents?
We will see in December, after finish the last game against Hoffenheim at home. It was easier or difficult? I will tell you then.
Hola Pep, Enric Gil de Catalunya Ràdio. Some informations have linked Douglas Luiz with Girona. Could you confirm that? And Brahim also, if he could join Girona also.
I don't know. In the first case, yes, Douglas Luiz is going to come back to Girona to try to play, to show his quality, and finally the big bosses can decide, and about the work permit confirm the opinions that we have right now. And Ibrahim training with us, today is the last day, so finally we will know exactly if he stays or move.
Hi, Pep Hamer from Hits Radio Manchester. We've talked a lot about the defensive approach of teams, so for example potentially Newcastle and Wolves. Do you think that's going to be a common thing that you're going to see throughout the Premier League season, that teams will play that certain type of football to try and frustrate you?
You have to review last season. Some teams play more, when you play against Chelsea, for example, against Tottenham, against Liverpool. So against, I don't know, another teams playing that way, another more defensively, but that is not the question. So that is not the problem. So every team can do what they believe, because they know the teams, they know their players, they know the way they feel that is the best they do to win, to get points. At the end, we are here to get points. And the style is just to help you and your believers and your beliefs, and that is the best way to get points. It's in our hands to solve that. So if they decide to play in that way, what do we have to do to beat them? That is the tricky.
Hello Pep, Stuart Brennan, Manchester Evening News. Given that you wanted another midfielder in the summer and didn't get one, and that you're now without Douglas Luiz. Do you still feel the need to get another midfielder? And will you be looking for one in January?
No.
The second part of that,
Yeah.
how far away is Claudio Gomez?
Well, Claudio's a young player. He's 17 years old. It's the first time here. He was in the pre-season with us, and we are delighted in the way we play, especially the personality we play. But talking about the transfer market window now in January is far away, so I don't have time. Of course, we are looking for the options for the future, and that club always is open. But Claudio's, we decide to pick him up to come back from France to here because we believe he has a potential. But we will see in the next time.